to create the different layers. And yeah, we'll go back.
Hi, my name is Shelly. I'm the head of content here at Wrike, and today I'm going to show you how we built our own content calendar. So on our team, we manage just a range of different assets. So blog posts, guides, landing pages, infographics, you name it, we do it. So we just wanted a way to have that all in a central location to track all the deadlines, anything that we've published, it's just there. And it's a great way for other teams to have visibility on it too. So whenever they come asking us when is something going to be published, they just need to look at our calendar. If you also work for a small or medium-sized company and you're looking to have a similar way to track all of these assets and show the rest of the teams in the company, stick around and I will show you how to do that.
So first things first, I'm going to head to calendars in the left-hand sidebar. So if you don't see it, just select more and it will appear there. If you have any existing calendars, they will show up here, but let's go ahead and create a new calendar today and we'll name it. You can also select the space that it will belong to. So I am on a demo account here, so the only optional is personal, but if you are a space admin, the name of your space will appear there as an option as well. So just to note as well, as soon as you do create it, it will automatically be shared with everyone in that space. So if you prefer, you can initially create it in the personal space and then just share it with other users when you're done. So we'll do that now. So we need to think about our layers next. So as the famous poet Shrek once said, onions have layers and ogres have layers. Sorry about that. Calendars have layers too, so we just need to create those. But first, we need to decide on the source. So there are a few different options here. I've chosen to base my layers on the existing folders I have for each content asset type. So here are some that I prepared earlier. You can tell I'm on a demo account because everything is so neat and tidy. But anyway, you'll see a different folder for each content asset. We do have a lot more than that in real life, but that's just an example of the most common ones. So let's say we want to create a layer for just our blog posts. So what we'll do is we'll go into create a layer and let's say we'll call it blog posts. So we'll keep it at smart based on tasks here because I am going to use specific tasks within the folders to track the milestones and the publish dates. If you prefer, you can choose the smart based on projects. So that would be to get a view of a specific project, maybe that you have already created, like maybe a campaign or a product launch, rather than a specific asset type. So you can choose that if that's what you're doing for your calendar. So then for the source, for myself, I'm going to select the blog posts folder. I will also select include tasks from subfolders just to ensure everything is viewable. So say you might have subfolders for specific blog posts or topics or themes like SEO blogs or thought leadership blogs, and you want to make sure they all show up on the calendar. And then for filters, you have a bunch of options. So you might choose to just filter by assignee. You might only want to show the task for a specific person like yourself, or for my team, we have selected task date type and we have selected milestone. The reason I do that is because we have specific go live subtasks for each of our assets, and that's solely just to track the publish date. But you mightn't have that. You might just have the regular tasks. So if that's the case, you can just select end date and it will show the date that the task was completed. Now you can also select full duration, but that's going to show the entire length of the task. So say it's a week long, there'll just be a block across your calendar for a week. It mightn't look too bad at the start when it's kind of empty, but once it starts to get a bit more populated, it might look a little messy. So we'll stick to end date for now. And then if you have any tasks, they will show up there. So you will need to create a layer for each one if you have separate folders or projects. So once you already have one, you can go in here. So let's say we'll create a layer for case studies. Try not to have a typo. So yeah, same filters as before. The task source will be the case studies folder this time. Same filters. And then, yeah, it'll appear then if you have a task already in that folder. So you can choose the colors, by the way, which is the fun part. I have selected a more pastel vibe for my real life one, but you can do whatever you like, choose from the wide rainbow here. And then you can also go back in and adjust the settings. So if you wanted to change something, change the filters the way we've set them here, you can just go back in and do that. So then once you're done adding all the layers for all your folders, it should look a little something like this. So yeah, very pretty, very color coded. And then you can pin it to your sidebar just for easy access. But you can also share it with a specific user or group this way. You can also create a public link up there as well. And it is as easy as that.